Good morning. Christology. Here we go. We have another piece of, remember, prolegomena, a word beforehand that we have to cover. We mentioned that bibliology grounds Christology. We mentioned that hermeneutics forms Christology. Here we go. Christology, we'll give you two thoughts today. Christology, number one, sits at the center of Christian theology. And that's because of number two. Christ sits at the center of history. In other words, think about it with me for a moment. The Old Testament moves a direction, and it points forward and anticipates someone who will come, who resolves the dilemma created by the fall and the distance that is plaguing Israel in the Old Testament, people at large, from their God. And so the Old Testament has these harbingers, it has these illusions, it has this way of anticipating, right? And as it anticipates, it sets up covenants that God makes with man that look like those covenants are all pointing somewhere. His agreements and relationships with humanity are pointing somewhere that they're going to find fulfillment in something. And then the Gospels come. And the Gospels give us a picture of the one who fulfills the covenants of the Old Testament and the one who is the fulfillment of all that expectation and anticipation. And then the epistles look back and tell us about the significance and explicate or explain to us the significance of this one talked about in the Gospels, Jesus. And then the Revelation, right, anticipates, wait a minute, what's lying forward from us now about this one who will come again. So, that in a nutshell is how Christology intersects with biblical theology in a very broad nutshell, but an important one nonetheless. So that when we come to it, like think about a scripture. I'll give you a scripture to think about today. Ready? This is from Luke 24. Jesus rode to Emmaus. Remember, these travelers are saddened because he died, buried, and the resurrection is not on their radar screen. And he talks with them, and he's just about ready to reveal who he is. And we read this commentary by Luke of his conversation with these travelers on the road to Emmaus. Verse 27, Luke 24, and beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. He looked back at it all and said, listen, guys, this is how it all empties out on me. I'm the centerpiece. Christ and the study of Christ is the centerpiece of biblical theology, the centerpiece of Christian theology, the centerpiece of the centerpiece of all history comes to Jesus and works its way out. So always keep Christ at the center, because in your small story, your life, because you're then mirroring the macro, the meta. He's the center of it all anyway. May the Lord bless you.